placement. Make sure you like the video. Trying to get my camera together, y'all. Make sure you like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell, y'all. All right, if I can get my camera together, y'all. I do apologize. Okay, hope everybody is doing great today. Hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, whatever your time zone is. All right, this is a message for the sign of Pisces. All placement. If you have Pisces anywhere in your chart, this message may resonate with you. I hope you're having a great day once again. Okay, we're going to look into just the overall energy for you, Pisces, today. This may resonate with other signs, so please feel free to join us. If you haven't already, you know what to do. Subscribe. We'd love to have you. Okay, so I just want to let you know a couple of things. Time is fluid in tarot, so this message could have already happened, right? Could be happening now, or could happen sooner than you think. Please take the message as it hits your spirit and leave the rest. Don't try to force it. I will not be upset, y'all, if it doesn't resonate. Okay. So sit back, relax, and let's look into it. All right. Who we have in here? Hey, Willadine, B Mac. What's going on? Bianca. Hey, Sarah. What messages do we have for Pisces, y'all? What do we have for Pisces? Messages for Pisces. I'm hearing tears of joy. Tears of joy. I don't know. Might have been crying because you're happy, or we'll look into it. Hey, Patricia. What's going on, everybody? All right. Hey, Britt. Hey, Teresa. What's the overall energy for Pisces? We got absence. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have neglected. Hey, James. What's going on? Pisces. This is interesting to me already. Okay. It definitely feels like there's somebody's absence that you're wishing this person well, but you don't miss them physically because of everything that happened. But I look at it like maybe there are certain parts of the situation that you miss, but it's not that you want this situation back. So you're appreciating the absence because while this person was in your presence, you felt neglected. Okay. So this is interesting. We're going to look into what is it that you miss versus what is it that you don't miss here. Seems like it's you having a meeting of the minds. I feel like you're clearing space here and you're seeing it for what it is, whatever that situation is for you. Hey, Remy. All right, let's get some clarity here. Let's see what we're going to use. Yes, just use the Ricky deck here. The Ricky deck. All right, let's look into this absence here for Pisces. You deleted your social media, Remy? Wow. Hey, Gia, what's going on? Hey, everybody, good to have you. Can't really find me. Okay, understand that, Remy. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to take a break from social media for a little while, you know. Hey, Short A. Like that name, Short A. All right, y'all. Okay, let's look into the absence of this person here. Miss Ruby. The Tower is in the reverse. Yeah. I feel like this was a needed change here, Pisces, for you. To be honest, for them as well. Janisha. And with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, this is forcing this person, whether you know it or not. I know that you don't care. It's not about, here's the thing. It's not about, when these people are in the readings, it's not about them, y'all. A lot of times the info that's coming through is not specifically about them. It's about you, giving you clarity on how you can better understand what was really going on in order for you to promote your own forward movement. I feel like I need to say that for somebody. So here's the thing. This needed to happen. This needed to happen because there was stuff that this person was not owning. They didn't own anything. They put everything on you. They put everything on you. You couldn't talk right. You couldn't dress right. You couldn't walk right. You couldn't breathe right. You know, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Everything was on you. Okay. And so here we go with the Queen of Wands. The divine is showing you that no, you didn't get everything right, Pisces. You didn't get everything right, and you can accept that. But I need you to know something else. You didn't get everything wrong either. This person may have tried to make you feel like what you were doing and what you were saying was wrong. But you need to know that you had every right to feel the way you felt, to express yourself in the way that you expressed yourself. Okay? And when you were in a situation with the Page of Wands in the reverse, this person here, their energy probably caused you to feel nervous, anxious, like you weren't enough. And that was far from the truth. Okay? So this situation needed to come to an end. There needed to be a place where this person was absent in your life here. So you could get back to you with the Empress card here. So that you could get back to you and for them to realize their actions. Knight of Coins in the reverse. And maybe you had to look at some of your actions as well. Basically, there needed to be a timeout for the both of you. Whether it was a permanent timeout, temporary, only the divine knows. We have free will. A lot of you, this was permanent. Okay? And I'm just saying, it's just, I honestly feel like this person was forced into their shadow side when it came to you. I'm not saying that they stopped living. I'm not saying that they stopped dealing with options. I'm not saying that they stopped feeling the way that they feel. Because a lot of times people can try to display that they've moved on. They got this just fantastic and glamorous life. And it's a front, y'all. It's a front because they're trying. A lot of times they're trying not to feel the emotions. They're trying not to feel the feelings, the burdens, the shame, you know, and it's easier to blame somebody else and then step back and say, but I didn't do anything. And this is what this energy here is. If you notice, people that don't really showcase a lot, people that don't really say a lot about their situation after something like this, those are usually the ones that have like dealt with it and they're in a good place. But when you got somebody broadcasting, showing everything, trying to act like they all good and this and that, y'all, that person 9 times out of 10, they feel like they need to prove something. And they trying to prove to themselves that they were right and that there's nothing wrong. So this person being absent in your life is doing you a huge favor. And it's also in the long run will help this person too, because they may not have gotten it right with you, but at least they're going to have time to think about how they got it wrong with you with this shadow side. And they may not stay in the dark. We don't want them to stay in the dark. Okay. They may not stay there because once again, this person could be juggling options, all this kind of stuff, or they might be just single. But when somebody abruptly leaves our life or we leave them, You think about that person. And I feel like for a lot of you, this person thinks about you or you think about them. And I feel like it's significant because there was a major lesson for the both of you in some way. Let's see. What did Pisces learn in their shadow during the shadows? Ooh, 2 cards during their shadow time. Well, Queen of Coins here, you learn that you have more peace. You got more peace without this energy around. And with the High Priestess in the reverse here, you also see that your silence says more than your voice or being heard could ever say. You're seeing that your silence speaks volumes. And for a lot of you with the unexpected outcome, this person never probably expected you to be so quiet. I don't know why, because you were quiet with them. A lot of you were quiet with them. Like, if they were close to you, yeah, they may have gotten a chance to really get to know your personality. They really had got a chance to really see how you flow. If they were fortunate enough to get that close to you, because a lot of you don't let people get that close, right? And so when you went cold on them, they stand there like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't see that coming, I didn't see that. I didn't think she could just go away like that. Because they thought you were going to hang in there with the hangman, Pisces. They thought you were just going to hang around, keep right on sacrificing your time, your energy, your good love, all this, trying to make it work. I don't know why they thought that. Sometimes people will take your niceness for a weakness. And they think, okay, they're so nice to me. They care about me. They'll put up with my crap. Let's be honest. Okay? Yeah. But you didn't do this to spite them, Pisces. You didn't stay back with the temperance energy. You didn't stay back to spite them. You stayed back to get you together. Ooh. You stayed back to get yourself together. That's powerful, right? So we have escape right here. I feel like Pisces, this person, whomever this is, it doesn't have to be a lover, could be anybody. This person here, a lot of y'all, they backed out on you whenever things started getting a little uncomfortable. Just a little uncomfortable, right? With the star. Or when they felt like they had a better opportunity. Something was shiny over there. Something looked shiny across the way. And they were like, okay, yeah. Pisces, I know they're going to be right here. Let me go check out what's over there. Or let me just not put in any effort because I don't have to. But you showed them something else, Pisces, okay? With the devil. They had that devil energy because they were assuming that they knew you. They were assuming that they knew you so well that they could pinpoint your moves. If I don't talk to her today, oh, she'll call me tomorrow. If I don't talk to him this week, oh, he'll come by the house. That kind of stuff, just taking you for granted. If I cancel, I'm hearing flying. Maybe you two lived in different areas. And so this person like, okay, I'm going to cancel my flight. I'm not going to say anything, but it won't be a big deal. Just, you may have been waiting at the airport for this person. Like stuff like that. And then they'll say something like, oh, I missed the flight because I got sick or something. Wanting you to chase them with the chaser, wanting you to do all this extra stuff, and for what? But I feel like it's a new day. It's a new day. With the Queen of Cups, you're going on with your intuition now, Pisces. You're doing your own thing. So anybody that fits this description here, whether it's a friend, family member, somebody you've known for a long time, maybe you don't really consider them a friend, but somebody that you've known for a long time, that has always looked at you as being that little nice person that, no matter what, they're going to stick right there. You got some people thinking differently about you now. You really do. And a lot of you know it with the Queen of Cups. You know it. Somebody could really love the color purple. Oh, we got the color purple movie. I think it's coming out this month. That's a sign, y'all. That's a sign. Somebody loves the color purple, and I think the color purple new movie is coming out this month too. It's a new day, y'all. With the King of Swords. Now you're doing what is right for you. You're like, I did everything I could for that person. I did all that I could do for them, despite the harsh treatment, despite the ugly words, despite the bad attitude. And now it's time for me to look out for myself. And you did. You did. You accepted their absence. Whether they left you, you left them. You say, you know what? This feels uncomfortable right now. We may not be friends anymore. We may not be lovers anymore. We'll always be family, but I gotta go. I gotta let you go because clearly you don't appreciate me. And this is what I feel like you've come to your senses with this. And you're seeing that some people cannot go where you're going because they're not equipped, and they will only try to deter you and keep you back from where you're going, where you're trying to go. If they couldn't handle you at this point, Pisces, or anyone else resonating with this message, if they couldn't handle you right here, what were they going to do as you continue to ascend? They couldn't handle you right now. What are they going to do when you keep coming into even more abundance spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially? What are they going to do? Okay? We got to look at it. Hey, Triana. Wounded Healer, what's up? Steph. Shadow Wolf, hello, hello. What are they going to do? Let's get one more here. King of Swords. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Look at that. A lot of you admitted that you were thinking with your emotions. Let me tell you something, y'all. Sometimes those emotions will get you messed up. You know that? We go on how we feel versus what's real. Okay? Sometimes we want to just go with how we feel versus what is real. And that gets us in trouble every time. A lot of us do that. Me included. I'm not exempt. But you're learning now that it's okay to feel. But we also got to look at what's real. If you see and you notice that a person does not respect you, y'all, and you see that they're not responding to your energy in the way that you like, or in a respectful manner to make you feel like they got you like that, do they deserve your energy? No. No. Some of you have come to the conclusion with the habits card that this person never going to change, or people like this, because a lot of you have recognized you had a lot of people like this in your life. And you like, they ain't going to change. I say they're not going to change. I'm not saying that it's not possible for them to change. Let me get that right, because somebody going to get the comments. Oh, you don't know. People change. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying that people can't change. I'm saying if you're resonating with this message, in order for you to have moved on, you realize in this moment that they're not ready to change. Okay? We don't know what the future holds. They could pick up next week and the Lord could touch them and they'd be somebody different. I'm not saying that can't happen. I'm just saying right now, you realize you can't change them. They're still the same. So what am I going to do to make my life better? Right? Because we can't change another person. You realize that. You're like, their habits are not my habits. Their demons are not my demons. With the death card here in the reverse. The more I keep holding on, Pisces, is you, a cross watcher. The more I keep holding on to this energy that's kind of trying to pull me down, it won't be long before all my goals, my dreams, my ambitions are cast to the side. And I can only blame myself. You're seeing this. You're seeing this because you're given the tools. So what I love about this is you're accepting people's absence in your life. You're accepting that everybody can't stay. You know? Not because you want them to go. It's just that where the divine is taking you, look at that with the 7 of coins. I'm sorry, y'all, or 7 of pentacles. Where the divine is taking you and where this growth is coming in. Some people you're outgrowing. That doesn't mean you're better than them. That doesn't mean that you think you're better. It's just that you're outgrowing the situation. You're starting to make more heart over mind decisions. Okay? You hear people say you got to do what's in your heart. Do what's in your heart, because the heart is the emotion that usually doesn't lie. And I know you're like, well, what isn't the heart and emotions tied together? And it is, but you got to think about it. Initially, that first feeling that you get, notice how your body responds when you're thinking about doing a good deed for somebody. Notice how the body responds. You usually feel a sensation in your chest first, right? That's what I'm talking about. Then you'll get that little gut feeling. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, this is the right thing to do. So you're going with that feeling from the heart now. But you're not allowing your emotions to take over. You're not allowing your emotions to cloud your judgment. The moment you start feeling that energy is wonky and it's all over the place from somebody else, you now know how to move away from that. This is what has people shocked. They don't understand it. They don't understand how you move with the 9 of Cups in the reverse, because these are people, if you've encountered people like this, multiple people like this, these are people that are used to getting a lot of chances from people. And it's okay tomorrow. I can do this and this to this person, but tomorrow, if I call them tomorrow, they still gonna show up. No, everybody is not like that. There are some great people in this world that get to a place where they say, you know what? I'm a good person. I don't deserve this. I love this person as my friend, my family, whomever, or fellow man or fellow woman. But sitting back and letting them take me for granted or take advantage of my niceness is something that I can't do. And a lot of you with this 9 of Cups in the reverse, you've had so many people that you've been there for, and they can count on you. They know that. They know they can count on you regardless. But when there was a time in your life when you need to count on them, where were they at? They weren't answering the phone. They didn't have time to come and see you. When you were down, they said things to you that just nasty. Just like, wow. I wouldn't even talk to a rabid fox like that. And the fox has rabies. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of stuff. So you're seeing that as you continue to move forward, Pisces, with the values card, you're seeing that what you value versus the values of other people are so different. So now you don't mind when these people remove themselves from you, because you're saying like, oh man, I get it. They don't see me. And do I really want to see them with the Page of Swords? Like, I want to see you win. I want to see you accomplish things, but just not around me. You got some people that'll never want you to be the star because they want to be the center. You can be shining in the sky and they still want to be the center of everything, center of the universe. And you're like, wait a minute. I'm the star right now. Let me have my spotlight. They don't want you to do it. They don't want you to do it. They'll try to just throw shade so you don't shine. People like that, you don't need them. You don't need them in your life. I'm not going to tell you to get rid of them. I'm going to say with the Page of Cups here in the reverse, you got to figure out where they need to be. They may not need to be on the first row. They might need to be on the third or fourth and towards the back of the auditorium. Okay? They definitely don't need to be at the front. Because they might stick their foot out to trip you. Okay? And we got to look at that. Everybody doesn't want to see you win. And I feel like you're seeing that. You're recognizing that. And you own that. And that's why when people leave your life, you're like, okay, good luck on your journey. But I know that having you here is a hindrance. It's hindering me from fulfilling my purpose. It's hindering me from getting the love that I want. It's hindering me from being successful and having healthy friendships. You're seeing that. Wow. Okay. Let's go into the energies around you, Pisces. Make sure y'all hit that like button and look below the video and click subscribe. And to the right, hit that notification bell, y'all. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right. So let's look at energies around you. Let me use a different deck, y'all. Give me 1 second. Ooh. We'll use this one. I feel like I need to keep using this one. Messages for Pisces, all placement. You too, Atomic. Thank you. All right, what's the overall energy for Pisces? We got dishonesty. Ooh, what's at the bottom of the deck? We have responsibilities. This could be a person that Pisces that basically when it comes to you and them, like I said, it could be anybody. You've caught this person being dishonest multiple times. Multiple times to the point where you don't trust them. I don't know why they're I know we got a lot of people that are not honest, but yeah, let's look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me more on this dishonesty. You catch them in a lot every time. Page of Swords, Page of Coins in the reverse. Basically, this person doesn't have themselves together. With the Page of Coins in the reverse, like they may not have ever really done that much for themselves, accomplished much, or not saying they couldn't have, but with the Page of Swords, it's just easier to lie for them than to be honest. And I feel like this could be a person that lying and all that gets the attention off of them. They feel like it does. They feel like lying about a person or situation gets the attention off of them. And it puts it on somebody else. So, okay, if I got all this stuff started, if I tell all these lies, guess what? Nobody's looking at the fact that I'm not established. Or nobody's looking at the fact that I'm really the problem. If I keep, like say if you got a group, right? If I keep everybody upset or angry, then it can take the attention off of what I'm not doing. You get what I'm saying? And for the Four of Wands, This could be why you two you can't get right with this person here, because it's the dishonesty. You don't understand why this person has to be a drama king or a drama queen. Why can't we just get along here? It's because they're trying to get the attention off of what they really need to do. Okay? Trying to get the attention off what they really need to do. And it could be anything from, with the Knight of Wands, they might need to just really figure out their purpose. It could be that. Or they, with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, they need to try their best not to try to look for somebody's downfall. You know, it could be a numerous amount of things. Or this person could be somebody that is always looking at the faults of others. Yeah, the Moon in the reverse. And they don't want to look at themselves, because y'all, I'm telling you, looking at yourself can be painful sometimes. When you look at what you're doing, your actions, your words, it can be painful to do self-actualization and look at yourself, introspection, really look at you and see that you are a mess right now, but it can be fixed. And this person is avoiding self-work. Yeah, Queen of Coins. They don't want peace. The chaos keeps the attention off of them. And I know y'all like, what? Yeah, we have people like this in the world. And some of y'all are interacting with these people. Or you're choosing to not interact with them here. But when it comes to you, when they have conversations with you, Pisces or cross watcher, you're trying to be positive. You're trying to, give this encouragement. You're shedding light on situations because you have went through a lot of growth and all of that. But a lot of you with the Four of Swords in reverse, you're becoming burnt out. You're like, wait a minute, I'm talking. And this person is still full of drama. And they may not be gossiping all the time, but sometimes it's just things that they say that they shouldn't say. You're like, oh my God, why are you saying that? Why are you saying this? And if you like me, I'll tell a person quick, you don't know that person's situation. And I hate when people call somebody out of their name. I can't take it. They'll tell you about something that happened at work and they'll say, well, she's a B. What? Wait a minute. Whoa. Before we go to name calling, what did you do and what did she do? I mean, yeah. So some of you are burnt out with people like this. Some of you avoid people like this. With the Tower in the reverse, because what you know is when they're always bringing, like my mom used to tell me, still does from time to time, if they bring you a bone, they're going to take one back. So if they bringing you drama, if they bringing stuff to you talking about somebody else, guess what? They're going to take something about you and they're going to tell somebody else. So that's why a lot of you just avoiding talking to people like this, period. And we don't ever know when we have a snake among us. So it's best to have the same energy through and through. If you have just come to a place in your life where you're like, I'm not talking about nobody in a negative way, I'm not doing anything like that. If I can't help you, I surely am not going to say anything to harm you. It's best to handle people the same. Somebody going to have a problem with how you handle people anyway. But I'm just saying. And so you're getting tired of this, Pisces. You're getting tired of this energy here from whomever this is. And you've separated yourself. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Some of you got to a place where you're like, I can't even be mad at this person. I can't be mad at them. They need to be mad at themselves. They need to be, you seeing it now, Pisces. You like, wait a minute. Have y'all noticed this? This is a sidebar. If y'all are new to the channel, now I do chit chat about the reading. And it's only helping somebody now. Have y'all noticed this? Have you ever just really been in a great mood that day? And then, most of the day, you've been feeling good. Work has been going good. You feeling good. You just got some good sleep the night before. Or even if you didn't, you're still in a good place. And you had that one conversation with somebody. Just one. It could be a a short convo. And because that person's energy is crazy, it throw your whole day off. You know what I'm saying? It throws your whole day off. When you get off the phone with that person or when you leave that conversation, it takes you a long time to get back right. Just peep how people's energy make you feel. Just peep it. I know a lot of you now, you're doing all this work on yourself. You pick up on energy real quick, right? You pick up on things. We have to be careful that we don't allow funky energy from other people to have an impact on us. You ever been talking to somebody when you weren't where you are now? Because I know a lot of y'all have been working on your spiritual growth, and I'm so proud of you. You remember, look at that old version of you. You remember when one of your friends or somebody in your neighborhood could be talking to you about something and you get so angry, just like the person that's telling you about it. You angry right with them. That person, their energy just got on you just like that. That's how powerful it is. And that's why it's so important for us to stay centered. It's important, and it takes work. That's where the meditation comes in. That's where the alignment comes in, where you can stay centered no matter what the person tells you about whomever. They could come and tell you, well, such and such think you would be. Such and such said this about you. And you'll say, sorry to hear that. Okay. And you stay centered. Even if you do worry about a little bit, you stay centered. You don't allow the words and actions of other people to impact you. Check it out. Check it out. I'm sure each one of you can think of a time that you've had somebody to call you on the phone or you talk to them in person. And because they were upset or they were really hurt or whatever like that, you took on that energy and you were probably messed up for the rest of the day. Now, we can't help when something tragic happens and all that. That's the empathy that we have. That's the empath in us when we feel that kind of stuff. And that, you feel for other people. But we also can take on negative energy as well. Empaths can also take on negative energy. So now you're at this place. A lot of you are either you have arrived at this place or you're working on not taking on everybody's emotions so quickly, especially this negative stuff. So with you doing that, you're looking at it like, okay, I don't blame that person for being who they are, but I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me. Reciprocity here. I'm going to be me regardless. And a lot of people around you are now starting to say, Pisces going to be who she is or who he is regardless. I bet you can call Pisces or cross watcher right now. And if you tell them this story right here, they're going to be cool, calm, and collected. They're going to try to help you. They're going to try to guide you, but they're not going to get irate. You got people saying this about you now. Okay. Whatever your situation looks like, however you are with the 5 of Wands, like with me, I don't like to argue. I don't like a lot of drama. But what I don't like is people coming after people that can't really speak for themselves, like children, the elderly, somebody with disabilities. I can't stand that because that person is not equipped at times to really stand up for themselves. That gets my blood boiling. But I'm even learning how to keep myself more at peace with that. That's a part of me that's probably never going to change because I don't like people being bullied, especially people that can't really speak for themselves. Children, elderly, people with disabilities. You know what I'm saying? I cannot stand that. Or somebody that has been through a lot of trauma and maybe certain things trigger them. Then you got a big old bully that want to trigger. I can't take it. It gets all over me. But I have learned that it's okay to be upset with stuff like that, but I can't let it sit in my spirit. And that's what I feel like a lot of you are at that place where you're shutting down certain people or connections that are like this because it's toxic. It's toxic. With the Magician in the reverse, There's nothing that you can manifest that's positive with people always coming to you and talking about somebody's downfall. I'm telling you, they are helping you to manifest your downfall. Did you know that? If they always coming to you talking about somebody else's downfall, they are helping you to manifest your own downfall. And you don't want that. Instead, go ahead and hit them with some power. Like, let's pray for that person. I'm sending that person positive vibes. 9 times out of 10, the person you talking to gonna want to get off the phone then. But that's okay. Because remember, in this reading, you accepting their absence. You're gonna be you through and through. Just wanted to say I love the Carolina blue pullover. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dren. I appreciate that. Thank you. It did. Okay. Thank you. Y'all check out that hoodie. The new hoodie that I have now. Thank you. I appreciate that. The Knight of Swords energy. Yeah. Wow. I like this. So whatever work you're doing, Pisces or Crosswatcher, where you're just standing on respect, people are feeling that vibe from you. They feeling it. They already know not to come to you with no crazy stuff. They already know. They can tell by your vibe. They don't even have to know you. But it's something about the energy that you are just, oh my God, radiating with the unworthy card. They already know, oh, I'm not going to go over there and talk about nothing crazy. Even if they started, they're going to quickly correct themselves with the Queen of Wands. It's your confidence. It's just the way you're carrying yourself. Some of you walking into a room and people just smiling at you. You're like, what's going on? Don't be surprised. That is the power of you doing all this self-work on yourself. When you're getting the attention, people are speaking to you. They feel compelled to speak to you, right? It's the energy. And you making those low vibrational people, or you making them real nervous right now. With the star in the reverse, you making them real nervous. Because they're like, man, they're like this. Pisces or Crosswatcher, whoever's resonating with this message, they're like, they got all this stuff going on for them. And they still bless people. They don't talk about nobody in an ill way. How is that? You got people wondering, how do you still do that? You're not arrogant about what you've accomplished. You're not full of yourself. You blend in with just like anybody. I know I do. I blend in with like everybody. You know? And a lot of people like the way you move. That's because you refuse to take on negativity. We can't avoid it with the 6 of coins here. We can't avoid negativity because it's out here. But it's about how you handle it. It's about how you handle it. And that's why with the missed opportunity, when somebody miss out on you, they miss out on the whole blessing. Not no half a blessing. Not no 0.25. They got a whole blessing they missing out on. When you got a person in your life that is working on themselves to be a better them, when you miss out on a person like that, you have missed out on a blessing. Because that's a person that's accountable. They're steadily trying to grow. Even if they make a mistake, which they will because they're not perfect, they're accountable to that. They're looking at ways so they don't do it again. When you got that, when you have become that kind of person, y'all, they lose you. You don't lose them. You just got to accept their absence, but they lose you. So who really lost? Gotta look at it differently, y'all, with the 5 of Swords. Who really lost and who won? Only thing is with the Chariot and the 5 of Swords, you take your peace back. You take your power back. You got to get adjusted to them leaving your life. But who really lost? Who got to look back and say, They got to look back and say, oh, I sure had me a good thing there. Man, I wonder what she doing. I wonder what he's doing. You know what I mean? They got to do that. I'm just saying. When you giving your best energy and somebody don't appreciate that, y'all, We got to remember who is losing. With the Six of Wands, who's losing and who's winning? A lot of times we feel like we losing something because we've been pouring in all this energy and we haven't been, we don't feel like they appreciated it. But look at what you're pouring into the cup. All that quality goodness that they just weren't ready to take in. So when you stop pouring and then all the goodness dry up in their cup, who missing out? Because what were they really pouring in your cup? I'll wait. What were they pouring in your cup? Probably some stale coffee. I'm just saying. What were they really pouring in your cup? So now when they miss out on you pouring into their cup, like I said, who really lost? That's the question of the day. Who really lost, y'all? Understanding. Just the fact that a lot of you, when it comes to relationships, friendships, even down to your family, whoever, even some of you at your job, you try to understand people. A lot of you feel like it works against you because you try to understand people. You try to get down to their level. You try to understand because you care. You're genuine. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are not used to that. Okay? A lot of people are not used to somebody taking out the time and saying, you're important. Let me listen to you. Let me listen to you without judgment. Let me try to feel what you're feeling and let's see if I can guide you out of this. A lot of people are not on that kind of time. Most people don't want to take time to think about nobody like that. Okay? And see, you got that type of energy with the Six of Cups in the reverse. You got that kind of energy that when it's pulled away from these people like this, oh, it hits different. All they can think about is the good that you brought to them. The Lovers here. All they can think about is that. Gotta understand. You gotta understand the power that you have, the light that you carry. Ten of Cups is here in the reverse. Yup. I'm hearing Cisco Incomplete, that song. So, a lot of you coming to this place of acceptance of accepting people leaving you has been very beneficial for you. You know, Five of Cups, because you're doing the very thing that a lot of people don't want to do. And that's facing a loss, facing a challenge, and also recognizing that you are a loss to someone. Somebody lost you. Never thought about that, have you? Somebody lost you. You lost some time with that person. You lost some energy with the person. You might have lost a few dollars with them. Maybe a lot of dollars. I don't know. But you are worth more than money. There's never going to be another you. I don't care. They might find somebody that look kind of like you. They might find somebody that they think kind of talk like you. That person don't have your energy. That person don't have your personality. That person don't have your generosity. They're not you. There's only one you. Just like there's only one them. Gotta remember that, y'all. Just because they leave you for somebody else, let them go. They'll figure it out. Hopefully it works out for them because we want to send them love and light with that. But if they felt like what you were cooking in the kitchen wasn't good enough, it wasn't premium enough, they can leave the kitchen. Some of them just gonna warm up some oodles and noodles, but that's all right. They wanna leave filet mignon for some oodles and noodles. Let them. But guess what? With this guilty card, who got to sit back and feel this? Not you. Because remember, you gave all your effort. You were a good friend. You were a good lover. You were a good employee, good co-worker, whoever you were to this person. You did your part. You did your part. When you do your part, you don't have to sit back and feel guilty. It's when you don't do your part is when you feel guilty. Two of Cups is in the reverse. Look, yeah. When you don't do your part, that's when you got to sit back and realize that you had a great thing and you didn't put in the effort. While that other person is just accepting what's going on. Like, I did my best. Oh, well. The lesson that you've learned out of all of this is that you're going to be more careful moving forward as to who you put your time into, how much energy you put out there. You know, you're going to be more careful with that. Ace of Coins in the reverse. And you're realizing that a loss is not always a loss. Sometimes it's a gain. Sometimes losing something can be a gain for you. You can lose it. You can lose a headache and then your hair start growing. It's like you lose a headache, then your edges come back. Y'all, I'm just saying. You lose a headache and, you know, your skin starts glowing. You got to think about that thing. I'm just saying. And that's when they see you again or however, they're like, oh my gosh, she looks so different. Oh my God, he looks so different. You still look this, you were looking good before. But it's something about getting rid of dead toxic weight that make you look like you lost over 100 pounds. Yeah, you did. You lost over 100 pounds of worrisome, of sorry, of excuses. 150 to 200 pounds worth of that. You know? That's right, real life, Driana, Short A. That's right. Oh, we gotta look at that thing, y'all. We gotta look at it. With the Hermit in the reverse. Look at that. Sometimes we got to sit back while we doing all this crying, listening to Keith Sweat and all this stuff. You know, we got to sit back and look at that thing and say, you know what? Why am I crying? I did my absolute best. Why am I crying? Yes, I don't like the way I was treated. Yes, it hurt me that I poured all this time into this person, months, years, whatever it was, and they left, or I had to leave them because they weren't treating me well. That hurts. I don't take away from that. But at some point, you got to get to a place where you say, you know what? Why am I crying? What am I crying over? The divine has blessed me. Pull this person out of my life because I wasn't strong enough to do it. But I'm so happy that the divine loved me enough to say, you know what, my child, you deserve so much better than this clown. Taking you for granted. When somebody would love to have you. Somebody would love to have you, bro. Somebody love to have you, sis. Why you think they want to keep coming back? They know you. They know you a gift. They just don't want to grow up and change. Not for you, but for themselves. So they going to keep missing out on good people because they going to still stay on the same frequency. Do you want that? By the time they figure out how to handle you, you're going to be, you already ascended again. You know what I'm saying? You're already on another height. So they ain't going to be able to catch up. You're going to be somewhere else. Oh, now I realize I loved it. Well, she doing something else now, or he doing something else. I mean, come on. You got to sit back, dry your tears, and really look at it and ask yourself, who really lost in this situation? I promise you, when you ask that question, y'all, you will get somewhere. You will get so much clarity. That's a quick way. Your self-conscious and the energies around you are going to reveal what that question, the contents of the question that you're asking. What did I lose? Who really lost here? It's going to be revealed to you. It's going to be revealed to you. The sun in the reverse here. Yeah. It's going to be revealed. Page of Cups in the reverse. And you're going to realize who really need to be sad in this situation. Who should be sad? The High Priestess in the reverse. King of Wands also. You're going to see it. And then that's when you're really going to appreciate that they either forced you where you needed to go or they left you. You're going to see it. You're like, okay, yeah, I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. You know what I'm saying? We got to we got to keep it real with ourselves. We got to turn the R&B off, turn the country off, and really look at it. Oh, he left me for somebody else. Oh, she left me for this guy. He got a big diamond watch on and some muscles. Okay, but you don't know what's behind those eyes of that person who they left you for. They might look good on the outside. They might have a nice car, might have a good job, all this, that, and the other. But they don't have your spirit. They don't have your energy. They're not you. They're not you. Yeah, she may have a smaller waistline. She might have some hair, whether it's her hair or somebody else's, down to her bottom. But, she's not you. She's not you. Oh, he left me because she looked better than me. Oh, she left me because he's taller. Okay, that may be true. But if that person left you for superficial reasons, you don't need them anyway. Because guess what, y'all? I'm going to say this before we go. As you get older, that body going to change. That body going to change. Okay? The body is going to change. So a lot of people don't know what to do with you when it comes to a relationship because you're looking for somebody to do life with. See, you're a realist. You know that your body, their body, and all that stuff is going to change. The momentum is going to change. Everything's going to change as you get older. You realize that. If this is a friend, you realize that everything in that friendship, because life happens, people go through things, the friendship is going to change. And with families, the same thing. Everything changes. You're a realist. That's why it's hard for you to connect with people that are superficial and low frequency. Because you're a realist. Okay? I had a guy, I'm going to tell y'all, I had a guy years ago. Always, just so fascinated with Instagram models. Made it clear. Even told me that I wasn't a model. He told me that. Seen him recently. And do he look like a model? No, not yet. I'm just saying. I've had other people to say, well, I seen old boy and he looks the same. He's just bigger. I said, wow, okay. Gotta be careful talking about people's weight and how they look and all that. He said all that only to gain like 50 pounds. Really? Dude, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing that. Don't be worried about somebody saying something about your body and all that stuff, because that body gonna change. Okay? Everybody's body changes. Some of us, we just age gracefully depending on, genetics and how we take care of ourselves. How we take care of ourselves is major. But genetics plays a role. A lot of you know what I'm talking about? Like me, I'm not a little woman. Like, I'm just saying. I'm blessed to have a shape and all that, but I'm not no size 2. And I'm not going to allow a man to make me feel bad because I'm not a size 2. Okay? If that's what he want, that ain't over here. But that doesn't mean we're going to get together and you're going to spend years talking about my weight. Oh, you picking up a little weight, huh? Well, you can pick up your suitcase and go, huh? That's the kind of vibe I'm on. Same thing with the fellas. And one will tell you, oh, you don't have your six pack like you used to. You used to go to the gym. Blah, blah, blah. I probably could go to the gym if I wasn't stressed out over you. Real life. There you go. Same here. It said I've lost weight while people that talked about me gained. See, that's why you can't worry about what people say. Let them talk, y'all. People gonna talk about you to the day you die. And even when you die, if they can go to the funeral home and see your body in the casket, they gonna talk about how the funeral home put you together to be buried. I promise you that. Then when you long gone, they still gonna be talking about you. So why worry about what they say now? Who cares? Are they paying any of your bills? Are they feeding you? Most importantly, do they love you the way that the Most High love you? I think not. So who cares? Who cares? You got to get up every day. Prepare yourself for the world. Prepare yourself for a good day, right? Bianca, you know how I am. You know, I keep it real up here. You gotta prepare yourself for a good day every day, no matter who leave out your life, no matter what people say to you, because they're gonna always be somebody that's gonna talk about you regardless. You can be the baddest chick, you can be the just most handsomest dude, and somebody gonna say something because they're haters. You gotta understand, a lot of times people don't. It's not that there's anything wrong with the way you look or the way you are. It's that they like it. I had to get to that level, like. It's because they like it and they want to be like that. They want to have whatever they talking about on you. They want that. They want to be like that. They want to be like that. You know? Haters gonna hate. Yeah. I'm telling you, they want to be like you. Because why in the world would they spend time trying to tear you down? Because they like the way you look. They like the way you carry yourself. They like that you're educated. They like that you can run that business. You know what I mean? They like the way that you socialize with people. They like the way you wear your hair. They like the way you get your hair cut. They like it. But instead of just saying, man, you know what? I really like the way you got your hair cut, dog. I really like that. They rather hate on you. Man, that haircut make his head look big. That's stupid stuff. You know, and they probably mad because they don't have the hairline to get that haircut. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Sometimes they just want your confidence. Yeah, exactly. If you like eyelashes and you put your lashes on and you know you look good, don't be worried about somebody talking about your eyelashes. Most times they want those they want to be able to put those eyelashes on. They just can't figure out how to do it. Or they don't want to go pay somebody to get them put on professionally. It's like me. If I'm out and about and I see something that looks really nice on a person, I'll tell them like, girl, I like your nails. Or if a guy walks by me or something, I say, what kind of cologne do you have on? It smells so good. I'm just that type of person. I don't hate on people like that. Why am I going to do that? Because they look the way they look. I like the way I do. So it's like, it's all love with me. You know, we can't all look alike. We can't all be tall. We can't all be short. We can't all be skinny. We can't all be fat. I mean, what in the world? We can't all be the same race. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, y'all, people drop out of your life because of one reason or the other. Let them go. I feel like you're accepting it anyway, but continue to just do you. You got you for the rest of your life. Just know that. And you got to be true to you. Don't let anybody come in and say what they want to you and you still keep putting up with them. show them the door. Make sure you give them their jacket and all that stuff so they don't be trying to come back. But show them the door. Show them the door. And if it's somebody that you feel like you got to get rid of permanently, do that. But if there's somebody you've given it a chance, you tell them like, look, when you get your act right going, holla at me. But until you get your act right, stay to the house. Tenfold on that. All right. You say 10-4, good buddy. Till you get your act right, you stay to the house. All right. But when you got some act right in you, holla at me. All right, y'all. I know I'm completely off topic. I get it, because somebody gonna say it in the comments. But y'all know how it is on this channel. Thank you so much, everybody. I do appreciate you coming in and receiving this reading. I hope it was motivational for you, and I hope you received some great messages today. And I also hope it resonated with you. Make sure you like the video, y'all. Thank you for the ones that I already have. Please feel free to leave a comment in the chat to let me know, or in the comment section, let me know how it's resonating with you. I love to hear from you. Thank you, everybody. Much love to you. Thank you, Driana. I appreciate you, Driana. Always great to see you. Always great to see everyone. I see like we got some new people speaking up now, so I appreciate all the love and support. Everybody, feel free to speak up in the chat. We don't bite too hard, just a little teeth, just a little teeth. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's all love here, y'all. So if you don't say that much, it's cool. I still got love for you, still sending you positive vibes. As always, if you join us again, please, you can always participate in the live chat. And that comment section is there also. If you're interested in the personal or questions or any other services that I provide, check out my website. All the information is there. Don't forget to check out the new hoodie that Driana mentioned. I do have that now. I think it comes in like 5 colors. It's on the spring website. I have that one hoodie. Big Pisces energy if you're interested. And there will be more products to come. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope your day is great. Remember, thank you, Elvira. I appreciate you. Remember, you are worth it always. Take care of yourself. Hey, Darisha. Thanks for joining towards the end. I hope you will go back and check out the message. This was a good one today. Thank you, Real Life. Thank you, Shortay. Have a great one, y'all. We will do a whatever comes out reading much later this evening. So if you haven't already, please look below the video and subscribe. And also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when it's on, when the live is on. And if you're able to, you're not working or you're not, busy, come back in. I love to have you. Always good to see everybody. Thank you so much. Just don't get in trouble with your boss, watching the live, because I don't want them calling me saying, Empress, look, my people need to get back to work. Okay. I don't want them. I don't want them calling me, y'all. I don't want them calling me. I mean, I got your back, but I don't want them calling me like that. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody. Much love. Until next time. Bye, y'all.